Twerk. You know, that's what I used to do, like, before I came on camera. Like, when I would just have my theme song, I'd just be like, yeah, just be grooving out. Yeah, oh, JJ's on. Sorry about that, JJ, but I'm gonna have a hangout now because I said I would. Boop. Oh, shit. Anyway, that doesn't matter. Hey, everyone. Oh, yeah, by the way, shout out to people who make this. The Ibex Slayer, because it's the shit, and it's why I'm on. Without which I would not have gotten my ass on camera. Okay, so, gee, where to even start? Okay, so some bullshit happened, and it was misinterpreted by someone, and like the title of this, I think it just kind of sums up the whole situation. It's anything for attention. I think Kitty was upset because she wants attention. She, like, glommed onto something and blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Anyway. Oh, let me pop out the chat. Sorry, guys. I don't know why it's doing that. That's weird. 1 sec. Ah, they change everything so much. Oh, wait. I see what I did. Huh. Oh, hey, Mike. What's up? Welcome to the Viewer's Choice, where you get to talk about what we talk about. Hey, Don. What's up? Do you want a link? Because I know... Oh, gee. Kind of fucked up there. Do you want a link? So what happened with that, Faye? Well, see, I didn't see that hangout that Blair had, because... Oh, thank you, Leanne. Oh, you're so pretty. Oh, hey, Jamie. Wait, did I say hi to everyone? I think I did. Anyway. Yeah, I mean, I guess I don't know what was talked about on Blair's hangout, but I know it was talked about on Chandra's. And by the way, I want to say shout out to Snake. It took a lot of bravery for her to talk about her medical issues. So that was the tea that she wanted to drop. And I'm glad she felt that she would be supported enough to do that. So, hey. Why? Because you were on the hangout, right? That Blair had. I'll send you a link. Let me. Oh, man. Oh, Lord. Help me. I don't know how I even managed to get my ass on here. I swear to God. I'm a mess. 1 sec. Sorry, I can't even see what you're saying right now. Give me 1 sec. Get this link out. Oh, shut up. I don't care. You're done. You did what you had to do. Now you can shut up. Ugh. Tech. Okay. Actually, let me find my headphones. I'll be right back. Sorry, guys. I'm a professional. Goddammit. Aren't I great? 1 minute. Okay, I'm ready for you, girl. Let me get the chat back up here. Doo-doo. Yeah, I hope everyone's doing great tonight too. What Jamie said. So yeah, basically, yeah, I made it though. Thank you. But the skin of my teeth, but thank you. Sometimes you just gotta show up, right? Like sometimes that's what does it. But yeah, so let's see. Yeah, I don't I think it's just being like stupid stuff. Like, I'm sorry, but Trisha is the kind of person who stirs up drama. It's pretty clear that that's who's like doing this. Kitty is cool with Trisha. I think they both stir up shit together. Let's see. I mean, look, I see a lot of bullshit. I peep a lot of bullshit. That's just my opinion. I don't think that we need to go into like undercover super ops for any of this shit. I think it's just all for attention. And I'm sorry that that's not a flashier reason, but it's like the truth. Like, I'm not going to dress it up and bullshit you. I'm sorry. I'm not going to do it. And I think it's just a lot of Sturm und Drang over nothing. I was actually going to, last night, I planned to come on here and talk about Goon Squad, but now all this shit went down today. And like, I don't know, yeah, little favor, you said it, Susan. What's up? Yeah. So, I don't know, whenever Dawn wants to check her DMs, then come on in here. We're ready for you, girl. Give it to us straight. You were on for a second. Tell us what happened in that second, and then I'll tell if you're telling the truth. I know, I'm just gonna play with these cards, because I feel like it. Don't worry, if Ellie comes in, he's going to be all mad at me because he doesn't believe in tarot or any of my woo-woo crap, but whatever. I'll do it anyway. I don't give a fuck, okay? I don't give a fuck. It's crazy to say the least. Yeah, man. Shit. Oh, here we go. Hey, Don, what's up?
Hey, Felicia.
Look at my ghetto-ass headphones. Don't look. What's up? Oh, thank you, Susan. What's up?
What's up? What's up, Feifei?
What up, doe?
I don't know. What's up with you?
I stole Angel's line there. Yeah, so what happened? What's up?
What happened? Honestly, nothing happened. It was basically something that Blair wanted to clear up with like the stuff that had been going down between her and Snake. You know, she just wanted to make it clear and known that she was not doing some of the things that Snake accused her of doing, and that she really didn't feel it necessary to take it public, but because Snake went public, she felt like she had to.
It would be great if she had kept it up. Like, well, I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, it's her side, and I haven't heard her side. And if it's for the record, you would hope that it would be up so people could actually hear it, because I have no idea what her side is of the story. Like, I don't know. That's why I'm like, well, what that's why thank you for coming on, because I would just be
Yeah.
like, well, I don't even know what her side is. What the fuck? So
Well,
yeah.
I mean, listen, honestly, I like both of them. So I'm not like, I'm not partial to one side or the other. I tend to feel more for Blair because Blair and I've been, kind of like talking about it back and forth, and Snake and I've been talking about it back and forth. And I like them both. My thing is with Blair is I kind of identify with her more because she has like a lot of similar things that, sometimes I can understand. Like it causes her anxiety and she doesn't want to deal with like the negative aspect of the things that it turns into when something goes public. So the bottom line is that, her and Snake had a falling out like, a few months ago, whatever. And then, I
Oh my
guess
god, hey Jay, sorry. Go on.
what's been happening is like I guess Snake was trying to get in touch with Blair. Blair had it decided at that point. She was like, "Listen, I'm done. I don't want to be bothered." And you know, from Blair's interpretation, it was Snake that was basically like, well, hey, let's talk and blah blah blah. And Blair didn't want to do that anymore. There was a lot of things that were said, accusations that were made. Um, I know for a fact that when she was on Chandra's hangout, Snake was saying that Blair had made the video about her and Blair made the phone calls to Kitty and all this other stuff. So Blair wanted to tell her side of it. And, she was pretty blunt about it, which I'm glad she was because she got to the point. Um, yeah. So, I mean, it's just like
Well,
with
okay.
everything else in this community. I don't
Okay,
know.
well then what is she saying? Like, okay, so what is Blair saying about like the video that was made of Snake? Like what is
That
she
was okay. So, I mean, listen,
I mean, I'm trying to get a like I have no idea
no,
what
all
her
right.
side
So she
was.
pub,
Like
she
cuz she took
pub,
it down. Yeah.
right. So she publicly said that it was not her that made the video. It was Josh. It was Josh and
Slosh.
yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. So, which does not surprise me.
You know
Um,
what? I mean like it actually does surprise me because Slosh Josh has made so many bullshit videos about I mean he's made bullshit videos about
mhm.
me. He's made bullshit
Oh
videos
yeah,
about Chandra. Like he makes all
yeah.
these fucking bullshit videos that at this point he knows how to edit a fucking video and that video was really
Hmm.
poorly edited. So I'm actually
Hmm.
surprised to hear that. Because like at a certain point like it's so funny to even say that because it's like oh this guy is a big enough piece of shit that he's actually that like the quality and the production quality of what he's doing would be better than that. So I have
I
trouble
don't think
believing
so.
that.
Well,
I'm not saying that you're lying. I'm not saying that Blair's
yeah,
lying. I'm just saying that I
yeah.
have trouble believing that.
Yeah, no, I mean, I get it. I mean,
Mhm.
everybody has an interpretation of whatever is put out there. And to me, I saw it once, so I'm not even going to think about it twice. Like, I thought it was stupid. Um, you
Yeah, and
know,
also it was a total bullshit thing. Like, oh my
exactly.
God, it was clearly it was trying to say that she was a catfish, like she's not
Right.
using her own pictures when she does.
And for the
I'm sorry,
record,
that was fucking hilarious. That
yeah,
video was so
and
stupid.
for the record, Blair
Hey, Ultra.
defended her. Blair defended her. Blair had said none of that was in the video was an accurate depiction. It was
See,
like it
okay,
was a
but like
bunch of bullshit.
I didn't see her defending her either. Like I don't know,
Well,
she seems to take a lot of stuff down. And like I don't know what she said about anything.
Well, the thing is that if you were there, you were there. That's the kind of thing it
Well,
is. It's
yeah,
like
but
if
then
you
it's like
caught it, you
every
caught it.
okay, but I mean, then everyone who didn't catch it is still like, oh, well, I guess, like in okay, again, my perspective, like,
Hmm.
okay, so I wasn't there.
Right.
So as far as I know, Snake's point has no counterpoint to it because I haven't seen anything else.
Okay.
I mean,
Does
that is
any
the
wait?
effect that this
Okay.
has. This kind of
Does
stuff
any wait,
has.
wait,
Like,
wait. Does
because it's like,
anybody wait, but I have to say this. I'm sorry, Felicia. I love you to death. Does anybody's point ever have a counterpoint? Everybody
yeah.
does this shit. Okay? Everybody. It,
Well,
it
yeah, but
it's
people keep it up so that, like, we know.
well, I don't either.
People have
Honestly,
lives, man. I can't catch every single hangout.
well,
And
that's
I
right.
understand that. That's why I keep everything up. Like, I totally get it. Sometimes people just don't have time to fucking, do things when
Well,
they're live, whatever.
I get it, and from her perspective, I'll say it because I was there and heard her say it several times, and so was Barbie. She didn't want to have to go that route till Snake went public. She
Hey,
didn't even want
Jessica.
to
Hey,
answer to it.
I'm sorry, but like, hey, Jessica, you know how you can find JJ's channel? Type in my name. Sorry, I had to. It was right there. I had to. Go on.
No, I'm just saying she didn't want to go public because she didn't want to deal with it. It was something like she made up in her mind. She didn't want to deal with her anymore and she wanted to be left alone. The whole point of her having this hangout was to tell her side and to tell basically that she didn't want to be bothered by it anymore. And that I was she didn't want it up on her channel. That was
Okay.
her reason for taking it down. I'm only telling you what I know. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, please continue. I'm just saying, like, that's the effect that this stuff has, for better or for worse. Like, if you take it down, people aren't going to see it and they're not going to know. And they're just going to think, like, okay, well, Blair didn't even have anything to say to this. So, like, does that actually confirm what Snake's saying?
Because I don't think she thought it really was that important for everyone to know about. I don't think it was world news. It was just like something that went down between the two of them and that should have been worked out between the two of them. But one of them, just like, it happened with you and
Did
me.
she, I mean, did she say that she said that Snake was choosing her subscribers over Blair? Did Blair say that?
No,
Did she own that? I don't
no,
know.
that was not mentioned. That was not even brought up. I don't
Okay,
even think,
because I do think that's bullshit. Like, if that happened, that's bullshit.
yeah, to
Like,
be
that's
honest
a
with
shit
you,
choice. A friend wouldn't do that. Yeah.
well, to be honest with you, Felicia, I don't even think she listened to Chandra's hangout. I don't think she heard anything that Snake had to say. She knew that Snake said stuff. I don't know if it was, sent to her or people told her, the drill here. But her thing was that she just was telling her side. Basically, she wanted it to be an open and shut case, doesn't want to be bothered by her anymore, wants it known, and then wanted to just take it and just leave it alone. That was basically bottom line it.
Yeah. Yeah. And just to clarify what I don't know. I mean, that's like, okay, I have to, okay, let me recap what Snake said just for anyone who's like, who doesn't know what the fuck's even happening. And then, like, maybe you can recap what Blair said because you were actually
Mm-hmm.
there. Okay.
Okay.
So, okay, what Snake said is that she and Blair had a falling out because, okay, okay, Blair has an open relationship with Brandon. That's not a secret.
Right.
Okay. Like, they're like polyamorous. So that's what it is. So
Mm-hmm.
Blair started talking to one of the guys on Snake's channel who watches her live streams. And they got pretty close, and Blair started sending him some pics.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, anyway, so now that's not really material to the story because it's not like the guy put them out. There's no like revenge porn thing, which is cool, which is great, which is decent, which is normal. So we're not like it's not like an Elise thing. So that's nice. But apparently this guy wasn't really like into it or something, or whatever reason it didn't work out between them. And then Blair, who was a moderator on Snake's channel, Creepy Kawaii Unicorns channel. That's her channel. Check it out. She started timing him out for no reason. And Snake was like, hey, what's cool? Snake is fine and shit. Who would have thought? I told you, Cape. I told you she's fine. She's going to be a star. I've been saying it. I ride for Snake. She's awesome. Anyway, so then it turned into a fight between Snake and Blair. And then Blair supposedly, and this is all according to Snake, Blair said that Snake was choosing her subscribers over Blair. And also, Snake got screenshots of DMs that Blair and the guy had been sending to each other. And they were mocking the fact that, so Snake has a brain tumor that she found this summer. And it's been really pretty scary. I don't know, for me anyway, because I care about her. But like, and the thing is that she didn't really want it to be public. Like, she didn't want people to really know. So it was really brave of her to even talk about, and like her whole thing was that was the breaking point for her. The fact that they were saying, oh, trust me, it's not a tumor or whatever, like, from Total Recall. Like, that was why Snake was like really upset about it and why they're not friends anymore. And it is really upsetting that someone would make fun of that. So if like I'm just saying, like, this is all according to Snake, and like, I don't know. Kudos to Snake for saying that, because there's so many, people accuse everyone of faking everything here. So the fact that she said that she's dealing with this is a huge that took a lot of courage. I'm so proud of Snake for that. Anyway, I'm proud of anyone who talks about their like personal stuff at this point because everyone's been fucking attacked. Like it takes a lot to open up. So that is Snake's side, and I'll hand it over to you, Don, so you can tell us Blair's side.
Well, honestly, Felicia, I don't really think that it's fair or right for us to depict either side. I don't think it's right to even bring up the specifics of their fight or their disagreement. Whatever went down between the two of them, there's going to be her version and Blair's version, and our version
Yeah,
is moot. My version is moot. I was sitting there listening to Blair
yeah,
say the thing exactly what you're saying, but in her terminology. And basically, you weren't there. I wasn't there.
yeah,
Most of us weren't there. I don't really feel like it's any of our business that, it went to this extreme. The reason that it always does in this community is because people find the need to want to talk about it on other people's hangouts that find it necessary to just bring it up for whatever reason. But bottom line is that both of them seem to have very strong feelings about each other's actions. And it's sad that neither one of them feel that it can be compromise, that it's basically like, oh, leave me alone, or it wasn't all that serious to begin with, but it kind of drew up into this right now. And I kind of just feel like for both of them, I mean, I like both of them. I think Blair is a great, great girl. I love Snake too. And the other part of it is that, I got sort of dragged into it because I would talk to one who would talk to me, and then the other one would message me, and I'm like, okay, no, 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 no. All right, so there's that. I don't want to feel like I'm being pushed and pulled. It's like I like
yeah,
Blair. She's my friend. I like Snake a lot too, and Snake and I talk every now and again. And I feel for her situation. I do. I think it's and I never. She told me about it months ago. I never said a word.
mhm,
Um, and I never would. That's completely not my thing. And
yeah, yeah. I
I
know for a while I
feel,
just didn't. I mean,
yeah, I know,
obviously, I wouldn't tell people.
yeah,
Like, yeah,
well, yeah, because she did say that she told you and she told a few others, but
yeah.
you know,
See, people tell me stuff. I gotta like
yeah,
I gotta let people like I'm not crazy like that.
yeah,
Go
but
on.
I mean, like I said, it was all those things that you had said about the whatever account it was. I know Blair was talking about it more specifically about the dropping of the tumor situation, but again, it wasn't. She can't control other people's comments. Like I know Brandon had a lot to do with it, but again, that's Brandon, and that's a completely
Oh,
different
that the
thing.
kitty thing you mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
We can talk
So,
about that. I mean, like it's coming out. I don't know. I knew about when it was going down, but like it's nice that
mhm.
now we can actually talk about it.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
so
Well,
I don't know. I guess I'll recap that too.
yeah.
Sorry. And oh, Jessica said, thank you, Faye. It worked. See, I told you, type in her name or type in my name and her channel will come up. I'm petty. Anyway, um, okay, so the kitty thing. Apparently, well, I heard that Blair, Brandon, and Slosh looked up Kitty's information and tried to figure out like whether or not she was. See, everyone gets accused of lying. Was lying about her sister committing suicide, and they called someone a number that was associated with someone who they thought might be her sister, and and they thought that she was lying about it,
She was lying about what? Oh,
about her
she was lying
sister.
about her sister. Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Again,
So
it was
yeah,
brought.
it's
It
it's
was.
like everyone. See, this is why I say it's really brave for anyone to open up about the shit that they're going through or the stuff that's
Hmm.
happened to them. Like it
Yes.
takes so much bravery, especially here, because there are people on the internet who are total pieces of shit.
Yeah. And again, um,
Hey,
I'm
Lori.
only repeating what I sat and heard. That was brought up, that was mentioned, and it was not Blair, it was Brandon and Josh.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I can't confirm that that's true or not. That's all I heard.
Yeah, I'm just saying that's like kind of an aside to what we were
Mm-hmm.
actually talking about.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that's that issue. Just to recap for people who for whatever weren't there, like I missed that shit, but like I know like what that was, so I can talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so by the way, if Blair wants to come on and give her side, she can. She's not blocked or anything.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if she even wants to
That's
engage in that conversation again. That might not be something she may want to do. I think last night she kind of made it really, really clear for
yeah,
anybody
but
that
no
was
one saw
there.
it. Like,
Well, there
oh
was some
man.
people that were there. I know
I
there
mean,
was
she
some
doesn't
people that
really
were there.
do hangouts usually, so most people weren't like really expecting it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I just wish that we knew what she said. I mean, I don't know. You are a bit closer to her. You're definitely closer to her than I am. So,
Hmm.
I mean, if
And
you want to say so, like it was, she focused more on the kitty stuff and not so much about the snake stuff.
no, she focused on everything. Everything that was questioned by some people on side chat, she made sure she answered. She covered pretty much everything you've brought up.
Cool. Yeah. What did she have to say about the tumor thing?
First of all, she thinks it would be fucked up for her to even be thought about that anyone would say something like that about a person who has something that detrimental to their life. The fact that anybody would think that of her bothers her. The fact that she just thinks no matter, even if she's in a fight with somebody, that it's a fucked up thing and that she would never go to that route, and that's something that she was really bothered about.
Well, does she know where the DMs of her saying it came from?
I have no idea. I didn't hear anything about DMs, so I have no idea about that. That
Oh,
wasn't.
well, okay. I mean, okay, just full disclosure, like because we can talk about it now.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, Snake was shown pictures of DMs, shown, not told. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Don't. Yeah, that I have no. I can't comment on because I have no
Yeah, no, I
recollection
mean
of
that would
that. Yeah.
that's my question
Oh
like
yeah.
for her. You know, like
Oh.
where well, like what does she think happened? Like where did that come from? Like who would
Hmm.
what does she think happened for that to happen?
I don't know. I don't really understand like why this is still such a big argument for the community to want to know about, because I think that now that Snake has publicly said what she said and now Blair has said her side, even though not everyone heard it, there was a good majority of people there and they did ask questions and they did seem to get answers. I know Dishing Dirt was there. I know Monroe was there. You know, these are people that are, you know, they come in and out of hangouts, and
Yeah.
especially Dishing Dirt. I mean, she'll tell you straight up, and she was supporting Blair. So I think that, you know, I think some people got their answers and they felt that, you know, whatever needed to be answered was answered. And I think Blair um, didn't leave any stone unturned as far as like what was brought up to her. I don't think she left any like, you know, cracks in the whole thing. So
Okay, yeah, also okay, well then maybe you can answer why did she keep timing out that guy? Like why did she keep timing him out over a personal thing?
I don't know if that was oh, that's right. Snake did say she was a moderator, now that I'm recalling what Snake did talk about. I don't know, maybe because of the whole
Oh
I
yeah,
see
that
it sounded
is
like it was
terrible, Kitty.
backwards. See, to
Sorry,
me,
I don't want to
yeah,
interrupt you, but I just want to say like
go
that
ahead.
is terrible, Kitty. I mean, I feel for you so much. I can't even. Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry, go on.
No, it sounded like the whole story got I don't know, backwards, because Snake was saying like she doesn't want people to know she has a relationship, and that, you know, whatever was going on, I don't even know. I don't know if Blair was trying to step in as a friend, or that's what it sounded like to me. Like it was like one of those things where she's like, she knows that Snake has a boyfriend, so why are you flirting with this other person, or why are you kind of egging on this other person? That's what it sounded like to me. I don't know the other version, like you're saying about
Oh
timing
right,
out.
I forgot that part. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Blair was saying that part of why she was saying that Snake's a catfish is because Snake has a boyfriend and she's flirting with
Hmm.
guys on her channel. But like,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think that's like weird because like I don't know. Like again, I was going to tie that in with Goon Squad actually, because they were having a tiff, a marital thing, and like it was in public and on social media. And I think it's okay to not have your brand or whatever, or like your persona be attached to another person just like because you're in a relationship with them. You know, like that to me is setting yourself up for like bullshit and fuckery. Because if you like present this like perfect relationship all the time, like, I mean, I guess you can say like, yeah, you have blah, 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 or like you're with someone, or whatever the fuck. But like, I don't think you have to always, you know, but like, it doesn't have to be a big secret, but also like, I get not wanting people to be up all up in your business, you know?
Well, it's up to the
I don't know.
person, you know. It's up to that individual. I mean,
Yeah.
I agree with that in my own personal life. I agree with that. But other people, like, you know, obviously certain people will make it known because they will include that person in their, you know, social media and what they're doing, what have you. And I mean, that's up to that person's comfortability, how they feel about, you know, if
Mhm.
their partner is understanding what could possibly happen as a result of going public. But
Yeah.
that's up to that individual,
Yeah.
you
I
know.
mean, yeah, like, I don't know, like what, I don't know, like when I was on your hangout about the mental
Mm-hmm.
health stuff, that was like, I think that was kind of a different thing than like what I'm talking about, because that was more like, more about like working through a conflict.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
and I'm talking more about like, you know, being like, oh, we have this perfect relationship and blah, 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 you know, like that kind of stuff. I think
Well,
that that's really like, I think that there's so much, like, it's hard to have relationships in the first place. So to put all that pressure on it additionally is like, I think, I don't know, it just invites people to fuck with you, because people are
yeah.
going to see that and be like, oh, I want that.
Well, yeah. I
And
mean,
it just takes one crazy bitch to cross a line. I'm just
well,
saying.
yeah.
I think that that's a really, that's more what I'm talking about. Not
Yeah, no,
like,
I know what you mean.
yeah.
I mean, that might have been an error in judgment on my part, but you know, he's somebody that I have introduced way, way, way before anybody in this
Yeah, no,
community.
again, like
Yeah.
I support, yeah, what you did. Like, I think
Mm-hmm.
that was really important. Again, that took a lot of bravery.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that that had merit, and I'm glad that I could be a part of that, and I hope
Well,
that I could help in some way.
well, yeah, yeah. I mean, it was really, I mean, not to dive into the negative aspect of it. I'll go to the positive aspect of it. Yes, you are one of the more positive aspects of that because you were legitimately sitting there trying to give information that was, you know, that was helpful and that was very appreciated by
I,
both of us.
I really hope so. Like a lot of
Mm-hmm.
like, I don't know, like I mentioned on that hangout, but like, you know, I do have PTSD, and like I did go through some stuff a few years ago, and like I don't know, what helped with me was going through DBT, which is traditionally actually for personality disorders, but it does help with PTSD.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so I was just trying to, again, for anyone who didn't see it, this is a quick recap. I was just there trying to like use the tools that I learned, which are readily available online to the public. DBT therapy. You can find all kinds of skills, and like it's sort of the main core of it is mindfulness, and like having a meditation practice and a mindfulness practice that you know engage in regularly is a big part of it, and it's incredibly helpful, especially like with relationships. Like a lot of it really is just about being in the moment and really addressing things and being fair. And that's and I mean, I don't, it means a lot to me to hear that that was helpful, because it's like it's helped my life so much, and I hope that if anyone is interested in it, that like, yeah, that maybe helped a bit.
Well, any type of information that expresses, you know, at least for the time being, I think it was mainly not so much the fact of what you were offering, was the fact of the what you were trying to offer at the point where it was getting really kind of tense in there, and you know you're kind of just saying, let me just break this down and make you understand this portion of it. And it was
Yeah,
a giving it like a little bit more of a glimmer of hope that there is, you know. And I do know about
I really hope
dialectical,
so.
yeah, I do know about dialectical behavior therapy. I've heard about it before and it's been mentioned to me, blah blah blah. But
Yeah.
you know, there was a lot
Yeah, I'm
of,
sure it has.
yeah,
It's gaining more like attention as people are
yeah,
figuring out that this is really
yeah,
really helpful, and like you don't have to have like a clinical personality disorder to
mm-hmm,
benefit from this form of therapy. Yeah,
right.
yeah. So, oh gee, I just knocked my coffee table. Sorry, go on. God,
No,
it's an
no.
earthquake.
No, but like I was saying, just because at that point there was a lot of like free willing, kind of we didn't want to go the medical route and we didn't want to, pertain like this. We know what we're talking about because we've got these degrees, blah, 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 or tell people what to do. We try to veer away from that. So there was a lot of different opinions and they were very valid opinions going on. But at the same time, it's kind of just so much to absorb at one
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, and it can get
And
heated. And
yeah,
like, yeah, it's so key to like realize that both parties have a valid perspective.
right,
And like
right.
both parties are using their past experience. Why does it look like I have a mark there? That's so weird. Sorry. But like both parties have a valid perspective. And like
Right.
if you like listen to if you care about someone and you listen to them and they listen to you,
Hmm.
it can be worked out. It's not like a huge insurmountable thing.
Right. I mean,
Yeah.
it's basically just
Okay.
opening up the
Sorry.
communication.
Can I just read what Leanne said? Because that means so much to me.
Hmm.
Thank you. She says, Faye, I love that you were on that panel that night. You made me feel comfortable to open up that night. That means so much to me. Oh my
Hmm.
God. Thank you, Leanne. Oh my God. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Like, yeah, that was what I was hoping for. Thank you. Yeah, that people would feel okay to open up about this stuff. And that, like, just because everyone does have issues doesn't mean that you can't work through them. I mean, like you said, it's about opening up communication. That's really just,
Hmm.
it's so key. And not always assuming that your interpretation of someone else's actions are correct and actually like
Hmm.
verifying that you're interpreting things the way they're meant to be
Right.
um, interpreted. Yeah.
I mean, it can get very blurred quickly because emotions tend to take over. And when that happens, you don't really come
Mhm.
back to, the very core of what really is the issue. And it tends to blow up into 10 million different things. You get things, coming from the left and the right and the middle, and you don't know which way to look. So it can get
Yeah.
very confusing and overwhelming. And I identify, looking at it now and knowing him as personally as I do and knowing myself and knowing how that, it gets to that point. And it really is a very simple thing. And sometimes we make it a lot more difficult than it needs to be. And I include, myself in that too, because I used to overthink things and, just, and now it's like, it's really
Someone closes
simple.
a door and you can hear it on here. Oh my God. Sorry. I just know like someone like closed a door and like it came onto me and I'm like, oh fucking great. Sorry. Go on.
Yeah. Um, but basically, like I said, it's just a matter of just taking just the very core of the issue and not letting the emotional side of it take over and letting the fear take over. Because I think that's what, that's
Yeah,
a big
and
issue.
yeah, and that's actually exactly why mindfulness is so important in
Hmm.
something like DBT because exactly you get caught up and like there's no bad emotion. Like emotions are important because they like it's a way to tell you like and like inform
Hmm.
you of your values and to like make sure like when you react to something it's because it's important to you.
Yep.
That's your value. Like that's like so it's not like it's like it's not bad to be sad, it's not bad to be angry. Like that's important. That says that something is happening that you're not cool with.
And
Like
I want to
yeah.
make this point because you and I discuss this, and you will probably want to expose on this a little bit more. There is a difference between sensitive and perceptive. There's a huge difference. There is a difference between being highly sensitive and overreacting and reacting to every and anything. And there is a difference between somebody honing in on people's emotions and understanding and identifying because they are highly perceptive. There's a complete difference.
Yeah, and I think the main difference between that is mindfulness.
Right.
Like if you are used to and again everyday meditation is great like because like you take a minute and you're just like okay what's actually happening right now. You
Mm-hmm.
check in with someone, you say like, okay, when you said blah blah blah, or when you did XYZ, what was that about? Like, what are you trying to say
Mm-hmm.
to me? Like that right there. Just checking yourself before you get caught up in what someone must have meant or like, all of that. Like it's that's the main difference.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like the key instead of just being like, oh, well, you meant that. Well, why did you say that? Well, blah, 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 blah. Well, you must mean this about, oh my God, well, I can't believe that you think that. And you don't even
Mm-hmm.
know what
Right.
they
Right.
actually were saying.
And you're running with the words.
Yeah.
That's like a big thing.
You get caught up on your own ideas about what, and your own, again, interpretation, verifying your interpretation. I think that's like the key thing. Like, it's so important, and it's based in mindfulness, and like, it's so key. Yeah. Yeah. So, but yeah, I agree. Like, it's especially if you are sensitive, and like, I actually am a sensitive person. So like, I can fall into it too. I think everyone can, like, if you're like creative or whatever, like you have something there that is, that does that. Like, you know, but like, yeah, it can, instead of like tripping you up, it can become a real asset interpersonally, like in relationships, if you're used to just like pausing and being like, okay, what actually happened? What was actually meant? Am I interpreting this the way it was meant to be?
Right.
That is so important. I think so much could be, like, so much of the bullshit that people go through could be saved just by doing that.
I agree with that. Definitely, when you take yourself out of a situation and you realize certain things about yourself, and you really, like you said, are mindful of that fact, and then you live with knowing that that is what it is, and you're always conscious of it, always, even when it's hard to be, it makes things so much easier to deal with.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, it can be a real asset. Yeah. Yeah,
And
but anyway.
it opens up your mind to what your mind wouldn't allow before, because it's so shut off or closed off by just what
Yeah.
something can be said to you, and it'll close you off immediately because now you're reacting to that exact tone of whatever those words are.
Yeah. Yeah. Whatever sets you off, whatever little thing might have, like, that you read into,
Yeah.
can just totally derail any kind of like reconciliation between you and another person. But yeah, sorry.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm glad that we got to like talk about that part right now. But also, I know that we actually have drama to discuss. So
Okay.
yeah, so I'm really glad that I was like, yeah, that I could help some people, and thank you so much. That's so important
Yeah.
to me. Like,
Sure.
that's what I aspire to. So but yeah, anyway. Okay, so all right. So the people, and I saw earlier someone mentioned, I think, what was it, Death to Usernames, I think, said that Brandon was the one who was trying to call me that one night on the air, which was totally fucked up. And also, whoever the fuck they called wasn't me. So I just want to make sure that's out there. But like, yeah, okay. So it sounds like more like Brandon and Slosh were the ones who called the person, and well, yeah, it was probably wrong number two. Kitty's supposed relative. Is that what, like, that was
Are you
what Blair was
asking? Are
saying?
you
Yeah,
asking
yeah.
me?
Like, do I have this right? Is that right? Again, I am
Yes.
verifying that my interpretation of what's been said is correct.
Yes.
See how this works?
Yes, that would be correct.
Okay. Ooh. So what do they have to say for themselves? What the fuck?
That I won't even touch that.
I don't know. Brandon's been suspect to me since he kept talking to me, all like, throwing all this shit at my way on Twitter, and I was like, what are you and he was like, oh, you keep responding to me, you must like abuse. And I'm like, so you just acknowledge that the way that you're responding to me is abusive? Really? Like, I don't even have to say anything. You just dragged yourself. Is it drug or dragged?
I think it's a drug.
Is it shit? This is gonna bother me, but it's like, okay, it's like, I don't know, ever since he said that, it's like, I'm not sure about that guy. That's really fucking weird. That's a weird thing to say for anyone, but especially a dude to a girl who he doesn't know. That's really weird. I think he is so suspect. I don't know, something was weird there. Also, the fact that he was her TA, what the fuck? Like in school, like when she was in school, he was the TA in one of her classes.
Yeah,
There's
well,
some fucked up. I'm sorry. That's weird. That makes it a whole different. I mean, I don't care about like, the age difference or whatever, but just like the fact that he had a position of authority over her. I don't know.
see, this is the place
That's
where
fucking weird. I'm
this is the
sorry.
yeah, but see, this is the place where it doesn't need to go this far. And, I mean, I can't
Yeah.
speak for him. I don't know anything
I'm
about
not
him other
asking you
than
to. That's
no,
just
no, no.
my
I know. I'm
personal
I'm just saying,
interpretation.
like, for me, I mean, I don't know if you want me to say anything else, but as far as this is concerned, like I said, she made it very clear that she just wanted it all to kind of just go away, and anything that has to do with him or the other, I'm not even going to mention the other one, because the sooner that somebody mentions him, all of a sudden he pops up and no thank
Yeah.
you.
Yes,
Yeah.
Jessica, teacher's assistant. Yeah, when she was in high school, he was one of her teacher's assistants. Again, it's not an age difference thing. It's like that's whatever. I don't give a fuck about that. But like that's weird. I'm just saying that I mean, yeah, no, I'm not expecting you to actually like
No,
defend that or like answer to
no,
that. I'm
it's
just
not.
it's just something that occurred to me, especially in the context of the fact that he said that fucked up shit to me. Like there's something I'm just the little points. It's all sort of what's the term? Uh okay, when evidence isn't physical, it's uh when a case is what it starts with a C. What the fuck? What word am I thinking of?
Circumstantial.
Yes, thank you.
You're
Oh!
welcome.
Yes, it's all circumstantial. I'm just just adding up the little points of data. That's all.
Gotcha.
It's weird. It's weird to me.
Was this
Thank
your
you
point?
so much. That was gonna
You're welcome.
fucking thank you.
Was this your whole point of contention for the hangout tonight? This was the whole drama
No.
thing? Oh,
Oh
okay. So
yeah.
you said,
Oh, what the drama thing? Yeah. Like I'm
oh,
actually surprised we got to talk about something worthwhile because
oh, because I was gonna
it was
say,
just this. Like I think everything else is kind of just Sturm und Drang, like signifying nothing. Like I think
oh,
Trisha was she has a million troll accounts and like she's one of the trolls that are all doing all kinds of fucked up shit. Like that's her. That's her. That's who she is. If anyone wants to know, I think that like I don't know. I think that she might have told Kitty a different thing than what happened in whatever hangout she was trying to say was bashing her. I think that's why Kitty got upset. If it's not about attention, then it's about attention on Trisha's part.
hmm.
Sorry, I just wanted to clarify that because I don't want to say that like, oh, okay, well then so and so is an attentional because it's not what I'm saying or what I was saying initially when I first got on here. But like there is some kind of attention thing, especially with Trisha.
I have one little thing that I I heard earlier. I don't know if you stayed in Nick's scope, Felicia. I know you were
No,
there
I
for.
dropped in for like 1 second.
He
I, I
had
was I was
said
overwhelmed by
he had
everything.
said, and I think you need to hear this. He had said that he would love it if he could come on the panel and just have you ask him whatever your little heart desires, that he would answer you.
Uh, okay. I mean, I don't really have questions right now, but
I just found that
wow,
so, like,
okay.
I found that so ironical, and it was just funny to me. I don't know, but
Yeah, wow. Okay. Yeah, I'll think it
I
through.
know that he did mention that he was going to pop in, so that, you know.
Yeah, sorry. I've kind of been like, sorry, I don't mean to ignore you guys. I just don't want to keep interrupting Dawn because I know I do that sometimes. So I don't want to like,
Okay.
yeah. So I see
No,
you
it's
all
okay.
and
It
thank
just,
you.
yeah.
And yeah. Hey, side chat slut, what up? How you doing, girl? Yeah, yeah, I'd have to prepare for that. I'd have to, yeah. Okay.
Pre prepare.
Yeah. Like get some good questions. You guys, let's crowdsource this. Like, you guys have questions? DM me, what up? We'll do it. I'm good. I'm down for whatever. I mean, that's the thing. People are like, "Oh, I can't believe," or I think it was Classy Sonia, like, was like, "Oh, I can't believe you're here. How things have changed." And I'm like, last week Weinstein had the power to destroy lives. That was last
Yeah.
week.
Yeah.
Like last week. Like that's what I'm saying. Like shit can change. I mean, things happen so fast and change so much so fast that it's like, things from 6 months ago, you can't even like, it's not even a thing anymore. Like, shit. Um,
Oh, there's
uh,
always a thing.
Well, yeah, no, I'm just saying, like, it can be completely different. Like,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
yeah. So now I'm cool with that, whereas in the past I wasn't. Again,
And
last week Weinstein could destroy
that's good.
lives.
And that's cool. And that's good for you because it takes that, that tension away from you.
Yeah. And hey, I told like do the Nate Dogg thing. Like, you know what? Oh, you know what? You know who he should go after? J Diddy on Periscope. That guy's a piece of shit. Nick should go after that guy. There's so much material there. There is so much material with that. Oh man, I could just rip into that guy. Oh, it's hard not to, but I don't really want it with him because he seems like a piece of shit, and I just don't
We're
want to.
gonna
I
have to
just don't want to
send
engage.
you.
But if Nick's looking for like someone to engage with, J Diddy on Periscope, take him
Oh,
down.
we gotta send Felicia to Periscope Anonymous,
Oh, it's so
girl.
good. It's there's so much like you could just really I'm trying to be less messy, but oh shit, it's hard. Damn. Nick, you should do that. Whenever you watch this, look into that guy. If I were you, I would. Anyway, that's my advice. See, like it's isn't it great when we all get along?
Theoretically, I guess. I
It's
don't know.
great. It's working for me. I like it. Yeah.
I mean, listen, I support you and I support a handful of others, and that's about it.
Yeah. I'm flexible. I stay
I
open.
know.
I'm
My
good. I'm
time
good with
my
whatever.
time
Whatever
has been
happens, I'm gonna
my
get
time is
mine.
up.
Sorry, go on.
No, my
So it's
time has been up, so I'm just like,
mm-hmm.
I'm one of those people that is like, I'm a very helpful person when need be, but other than that,
Yeah, it's all good.
yeah.
Whew. Yeah. So let's see. I don't know. Like, how long have we been on? I feel like we addressed everything.
Hmm.
Did I do that pretty quickly? I am
I
like a
think so.
drama sniper these days. Like I just get right to it. I don't even care.
Hmm.
That's why they're
Yeah.
only like 2 hours, an hour long now. I'm just like, look, this is bullshit. This is blah blah blah. I've been in this.
Yeah, and that's the other thing to add to the whole, point of this is that hangout was less than an hour. I don't even think she stayed on more than 45 minutes. I think it was like boom, boom, boom. This is it. This is it. This is it. Answered questions. If there was anything else, then it was like she just that was it. And I think that's what she meant it to be, and there was no more, no less. So
Yeah. Well, it would have been great if she left it up.
yeah, well,
So it would be on record and we could actually know what she
yeah.
thinks about the whole thing. Let's see, we've been on since I don't know, maybe like 7:30 about. Now it's 8:30 here, which means it's like 11:30 on the East Coast, which means you guys probably got to go to bed soon.
Oh
So
yeah.
yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Hmm.
Yeah, sorry guys. I don't know. Like I feel like our around an hour phase. Yeah, I feel like I don't know, like I'm trying to up everything on the quality, but at the same time it's like I can just boom 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 boom, we're done.
Hmm.
So much and I just feel like I can cut right through it that these are just I don't know shorter now because shit is not crazy anymore. Like there's not like all this insane shit happening. And by the way, can I say, Tanya, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Tanya. Don't come back. We don't want you.
Oh my God. I have to. Just one
Go for it.
thing out of that.
Dear
Okay.
God,
Because
go for it.
I don't know why I did it, but I did it. And I fucking just, for the last 5 minutes, I was like, no, Dawn, no, Dawn, no. But I did. Okay. I don't understand. I understand. Fine. Great. We said Barbie's name about 1,500 times.
Oh, fucking Barbie. She okay. I gotta.
I, I
You say
know.
what you say, and then I'll say what I said. Go.
I know. All right. Well, you and I differ at this end, but here's my thing. Okay. So it was like I am defending her because nobody else will. Wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Wrong. Wrong. You stop.
Go home,
Okay.
Tanya. Go home. Sorry. Go on.
There are other people, and I know this is very hard to understand this in this little place, but there are other people who do or who had an involvement that don't want to talk about it all the time either. But I was the first person to DM her and tell her personally on my end, on my behalf, because I was involved. No, I don't think it was you. And I know it wasn't her. So there's that. And Tanya's contention was, nobody else is saying anything. Well, no, you're not paying attention because I did. And that's all I got to
Yeah,
say about
I
that.
mean, like, yeah, I mean, I can't. I mean, yeah, I heard about that, and like, look, Chandra has her opinion of who was the purge, and if that's what she thinks, then that's what she thinks. So whatever. I can't really speak to
Mm-hmm.
what she thinks about that, but I can say my opinion is that she wasn't, and I've said who I think it was. I'll say it again. I think it was Nick. The other thing is, I don't even think it was that bad because, like, ultimately, he was trying to teach Tanya a lesson, which was don't have your kid all over the fucking internet.
Yeah, but see, that's not, and that's the
Hey,
kind of
Ashley.
thinking, that's the kind of thinking that pisses me off because you can't, listen, there are
And
ways
I don't think it's fair what he did, what like the purge did to you.
no, it's
Completely
not.
different situation. Just to be
Well, see,
clear, completely
uh,
different situation.
you know why you're saying
Context
that?
is everything.
Well, you don't like her, so I understand why you're saying that. But at the
No,
time,
no, it's not
I,
that. I've always thought that. I thought it was weird. She used to
okay,
call me Auntie Fee to him.
that's true,
She used
that's
to say,
true,
"Hey,
that's true.
come say hi to Auntie Fee."
Hmm.
Now, that's good. Like, I'm not against kids or whatever. Like, that's cool. At the same time, I don't like that kid doesn't need to know some random asshole you're talking to on the internet, which is me. So I'm just saying, like I've always been very like, wow. It's
Well,
always
again,
taken, I've been taken aback by that.
perception again, it was basically that, she probably felt that these were her friends at the time.
That's
And
fine. And like, but that's the thing.
yeah,
Like, but then she fucking turned on me and started becoming an asshole or whatever. And like, I don't know, like,
she turned on
well,
most of us,
that's
darling.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it's really unhealthy for that kid to do stuff like this. And so like I get that like I mean that's the thing. I'm not saying that like but like you don't have your kid on the internet like that. So it's
No.
completely different in my opinion. Regardless of like anything I feel about Tanya, it
Hmm.
like it's just different. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, again, and like I said, to be fair, I was friends with her at the time, and
Oh, she's trying to come back to too. Sorry.
it was a very, upsetting thing. I was upset for her, and then it coincidentally, all of a sudden, it happened to me, and you guys know, I pretty much said my
Everyone
piece and peace out. I
everyone
was out.
everyone who gets close to Tanya gets fucked with in some
Well,
way. Their
I can't.
information gets compromised. Their
Mm.
family gets weird
Mm-hmm.
messages. I've had
Mm-hmm.
people message me who are from England who say that Tanya has been fucking like harassing friends of John, who is Annie's son. Annie is a regular on here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I have gotten DMs from people. Everyone who gets close to Tanya gets fucked with. Don't fuck with Tanya. Like, don't get close to her. Don't stay the fuck away from her. That's what I'm saying. Everyone who gets close to her gets fucked with. Shit, she might have actually like been the person who made the videos about you.
Again, like I said,
I mean, that's the
like I
thing. Like,
said,
I mean, because she has been obsessed with Nick for a hot
you know
minute.
what, Felicia? I went through this in my mind several times about who it could have been. I blamed Nick myself. I blamed Lori. I blamed everybody under
Well,
the
I
sun.
think I think Nick did the one about Tanya. Now that I think about it, yeah, I do think Tanya did the one about you. But I think Nick did the one about Tanya, and I can see why he did it.
Hmm.
That's all. So, I mean, that's my opinion on who the purge was. Again, it's not even like I'm not even saying that like it's oh this terrible thing. At the time, it seemed like a terrible thing because we didn't know where it was going to go.
Well, yeah,
But it's been a minute now, and it's like okay,
yeah, and
whatever.
it's and
That's
it's
done now. So
and
it
the
yeah
relevancy, it needs to be where it was the people who actually were involved in it, and whether they are the ones that did it or not, it's the ones that were there. They're not going to display and say, oh yeah, it was me, I'm going to raise my hand and say I did it. Nobody was ever going to do that, and that's the mistake that we all made. So we all sat there going, well, the only point of contention, it all comes back to one person, blah blah blah. And I even said it to him again yesterday. I was like, I thought it was you. I can't say who, and I won't
yeah
say,
it
and
doesn't
I don't.
matter. I mean,
It
at this
doesn't.
point, it
I
doesn't
don't.
matter. We
It
don't have
doesn't
to.
matter.
That's just my
But
opinion. I don't think it was
no,
Barbie.
no. It does, and it's not. And that is where I'm kind of leading into the whole thing of like her getting on her high horse yet again and being like, "Oh, I'm the only one." No, you're not. So, okay.
Mm.
That was my point of that whole thing. I just wanted to say, and Barbie knows it already, but it's like, don't sit there and say you're the only one that defended her, the only one that's doing the right thing, because no,
Tanya
you're
said
not.
that Barbie was fucking like messing with her
Trolling
kid.
her kid, yes.
How the fuck do you troll a toddler who's not even online?
Oh, I
How do you do that? How the fuck do you troll? Are you stupid? What are you talking about? What the fuck does that mean? I still don't know what the fuck that means. Like, I'm sorry. But let's see what else. Wait, no, I was gonna say mention something. I totally got sidetracked. 1 second. Um, shit, I hate when that happens. I gotta write notes down. I'm better at this. Fuck. Sorry. Give me a minute.
hmm
Oh yeah. Wait, no. Fuck. Go on. let me think this through.
Oh no, no, I really don't. Like I said, that was basically my whole thing about that. I listened to it and I heard 80 times Barbie, 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 Barbie. I
Okay,
mean, I'm
right.
like, all right.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, right, right. She's talking about Barbie. Durr. I don't know what happened. I brain fart. But yeah, okay. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna say it. Barbie's boring. Her ass is boring. I'm sorry. My personal opinion. Yeah, Method Man for a sec. Always gangsta. Meth's cute. Anyway, Method, not meth. Um, have you all seen that guy on Periscope now? There is someone on Periscope who actively uses, yeah, meth. Should we be jealous of his views too? I'm sorry. Totally random. That just reminded me of that. Oh my god, what's wrong with me? Anyway, um, okay. Yeah, no, Barbie's boring. Actually I was thinking about this, like Lori said it on here, like that, her channel, like she has all these great like thumbnails and stuff, and she does, like she clearly puts a lot of time and effort into it, but her like the things that she talks about is just fucking shit. I'm sorry. I wouldn't, and you know what, I wouldn't even say that, but like she spent 2 months trying to get everyone to hate me, trying to, in her words, take me down. So I am just gonna tell like it is. I would never come for someone just out of nowhere like that. I'm not that person. So, but like I don't know why she talks about whatever the fuck she decides to talk about. No one gives a shit. Like she's gonna like fucking talk about what is it, like politics or some bullshit that she doesn't even understand. She just figured out that Kris Jenner is exploitative towards her children. Okay, really, girl, really? Like, no, no, really? Come on, like, come on. I'm sorry. Her shit is whack. She's just whack to me. I don't know. But the other thing is that she has all but admitted that she is an attention whore and she'll do anything to be paid attention to. So she's probably getting off on all this shit that people are saying and the fact that Tanya said her name so much. Again, anything for attention, right? I mean, see, I peeped this shit. I've been at this for a minute, y'all. That's right. She was about cheating or having it. Wait, who? Wait, what? Whew. Oh. Barbie the Big Fat. Oh my god. Yep. Ugh, that was me. Um, yeah. Oh yeah. I know all the good crazy stuff. That's right. Yep. Yeah, what was the question? Sorry, that Jamie had. But yeah. Is Tanya scoping again? Did I miss something? Yeah, apparently she did two today. I only saw the one that she left out because
Yeah.
I ain't check for her ass. But yeah, yeah, thanks, James. Like she knows stuff or something. Thank you. I try. I try not to, feed you guys a bunch of bullshit that's trumped up crap that isn't even fucking true. That's just me. Maybe try that sometime, Barbie. JJ. Oop, 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 oop. I'm petty. I don't give a fuck. I'm done. I ain't playing with y'all. Psh. Okay, well, maybe I am playing with y'all a little bit, but not on the facts. So, yeah. Yeah, Barbie's ass is irrelevant and boring, and I resent that I even have to discuss her because fuck her, basically. She's a piece of shit. And she tried to take me down for like 2 months, having hangouts about how I'm so terrible and making bullshit up about me. Like, but guess what? Now she took them all down, so y'all can't see them. Way to not be accountable for your actions. And this bitch is like, oh, you guys are so selfish. You only think about yourself. Bitch, why the fuck would anyone think about you? You don't do shit for nobody. Psh. Like, to be a friend, you gotta, or to have a friend, you gotta be a friend. To, like, you gotta, if you want something, you have to give it. If you don't give a shit about nobody, no one give a shit about you. You can stay gone for real.
You
I can
mad,
play.
Felicia?
I can play if I want to. I can leave my friends behind. Thanks,
Oh,
Jenny.
she's got the wooden balls out again.
Yep, always. See, I don't know. I don't know. I'm a tactile person. Like I just like playing with stuff. I have a bunch of toys.
What
Man,
are those?
I'm
What were they?
fucking
What is the
ridiculous
sole purpose of those? Just to
to play with. It's like
okay.
one of those like trendy stress things or whatever that
Mm-hmm.
they're having now. Like, oh, if you have bullshit that you can play with, it helps you think. Like,
Well, it's
oh,
obviously
if you
working.
chew gum, you can think better. If you do X, but I'm not gonna chew gum because you guys would kill me.
Felicia,
So
the way your head is proportioned right now looks like the PT Cruiser's driving right on through your mind, girl.
it is how it is. Always. Oh man. Always.
That's why I sent
The
it.
the internet. Oh, there you go. It's gotta
To
be behind
drive
my
through your
head.
mind.
Yeah, along with the like
Yeah.
flatly here.
And he's just showing it the way.
Mm-hmm. That way. Oh shit, that was weird. Wait, let me try that again. Ready?
Do
There you
it.
go. Kind of wait.
And I must say, I like the navy. I like the jacket.
Oh, thanks.
Whatever
Yeah,
you're
it's a
wearing. I like
little
it.
shorty one. I was
The
trying to get one
shrug.
nice.
It's a shrug. It's cute.
Yeah, it's cropped. It's like really cropped and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I gotta kind of like that.
Look at
Sort of.
her.
Oop.
The longer she does this, the more loosened up she gets. She'll like jam into the music with her little
Yeah.
glasses on.
Yeah, well, oh yeah, this thing. Well, I love
Oh,
that this
the the mask.
yeah, Puffy the eye bag slayer. It's true. I was a mess. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta get on camera. I don't know how people do this. Anyway, yep, playing with balls always. The balls are in the picture, Leanne. The balls are in the picture. Okay, so what were we talking about? Wait, what?
I don't know, because I kind of shut it down after the whole like Barbie triathlon you went on. I shut it
Oop,
down. Mm-mm.
oop. But yeah, so I think okay. See, like I'm just a fucking drama sniper these days. It's like boom, 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 boom. We're good. Um, what you have? What now?
Who?
These are awesome. Aren't they pretty? I like them. They're so colorful.
You should wear them as earrings.
I don't like it would be this is like shit.
Mm-hmm.
Gauge. Yeah, you'd have to gauge it or something like
Mm-hmm.
yeah. But you
That's a
can
pretty big
like
gauge.
well, I mean, I was thinking like the little nubby part,
Well,
connector
that's
part.
cute.
See, you could like in theory gauge just to that and
Oh
then
yeah.
yeah.
Well, even the way you're
Fancy.
wrapping it around your wrist, it
Oh
could be
yeah,
a cute
right?
little bracelet. There you go.
Yeah. You could like
You could start a trend, Felicia.
yeah, let's see. I'm gonna like choke myself.
The wooden ball choker.
The things I do for you people.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know they kind of look like anal beads, don't they?
They do.
No, I'm getting paranoid. Ugh, son of a bitch. The things I do for you people. Look at this shit.
Now it's all caught up in her hair.
I'm a fucking mess.
Nah, you good.
Son of a
The
bitch.
little thing.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Son of a bitch. Stop it. Okay. Yeah, no, but they do look like yeah, Puffy the Ibex. Isn't that great?
I'm
Amazing.
sorry. I haven't said hi side chat. I don't see them. I'm just like,
You don't even see them.
I don't see them.
Oh, and yeah, Jamie, it's a give and take in a friendship. That's exactly right, Jamie. I'm sorry, this is from a little while ago, but yeah, like, I mean, what the fuck you think? Like, I don't know what she thinks. Like, why would anyone stand up for her ass? She's never stood up for anyone else. I'm sorry, I'm talking about Barbie again because that's what she mentioned. But like, for anyone, like, you know, it is a give and take. It's a two-way street. Like, if it's one-sided, guess what? You're getting exploited.
Or you could just leave each other alone. I don't know. There's that concept.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying like if you actually want a friend.
Well,
Some people need a big clock around your neck. You have to be Flavor Flav. Yeah, ooh, that'd be cool. Yeah, you know, the band of my other like watch broke, so I only have one now. But I'm gonna like, I don't know, I'll like friendship bracelet something or like macrame something or like
Flavor
I don't even care. I'm ghetto as fuck, but it's gonna look fly.
She's gonna come back. She's gonna come back with the Flavor Flav around her neck.
Ooh, amazing. Loves it though. Loves it. Roll up come up in the spot, looking extra fly. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I think did we hit everything that happened today? I feel like we did.
I would think. I don't know. I think so.
Yeah, I think. See, I don't know. This is like drama dispatch. This is like instead of fashion dispatch, we're drama dispatch.
I'm just merely commentary. I was never about the dispatch. It's like I was there, I supported, I helped out, I tried,
well, yeah.
whatever. That was it.
Well, yeah, and you're helping out now, and this is about drama because it's about gossip, and we talk about stuff, and people have been talking about things that other people do for ages. Like, again, this goes back to my anthropology thing. Like, you know, I was an anthropology major, and like, gossip is essential in human relationships and human communication. It's important. Like, people talk shit about gossip, but you know what? We are psychologically like developed to share information about other people with each other. That's why we're social. That's why we have complex social relationships. And that's like, that's why it's good for us to have friends. That's why it's good to be social because it like, you know, it helps you be healthier. Like this is essential. It is a part of our human nature. And I don't think that there's anything to be ashamed about by gossiping.
Okay. That's pretty thought out.
I have ADD. Did I mention that?
Do you really?
You'd never guess. Seymour from Little Shop. That would be, yeah. Oh shit. What would that be though? It would just be like a sweater vest, like because you want me to be that for Halloween. You're saying, AJ? Because I do love Little Shop of Horrors. That's a really good musical. Beehive Mindset, of course.
Are you actually into musicals?
I'm into music, so musicals that are good, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
I mean, you know, I was like a drama nerd. I was in some theater. I have a bit of a performance background. I have a bunch of family in entertainment and stuff. Like shit.
See, now
don't sleep on me. Don't sleep on me.
Well, that's cool. See that there's something we have in common.
Yeah. Yeah. So like, yeah, I'm not like anti-musical. But yeah, I don't know. Like, why don't I talk about? I don't know. It just I don't know. What do you want me to say?
I don't know. Just I know it's an interesting fact about you. That's that's pretty cool.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, shit, I got tons of stores, honey. Let me tell you. But yeah, who is me? OC, right? Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, I still hate that bitch. Her ass is useless too. Let's not even get into it because she's useless. Let's see. Did we covered everything? Because I feel like we did. It's been like what, an hour and a half now. Okay, I feel like we're good. I feel like we pretty much. So yeah, sweet.
Cool.
See, I'm like a fucking. I'm like a trained athlete at this point. Damn, I'm good. Am I good or am I good?
Definitely good.
Hella good. You're right on, AJ. Loves it. Okay. All right. Yeah, so I guess I'm going to sign off because I'm not going to waste your guys' time. Thank you so much for being here. I love you all so much as usual. You're the best. Thank you. This is the viewer's choice. We have the best motherfucking side chat on YouTube. You guys are amazing. Susan, if you want to give me the information, or if you can DM me or get at me at some point, because I saw that you mentioned that your daughter is a psychologist, I think, who runs a hotline if people need help. If you want to give me the info for that, I will post it in the description, because that's awesome. I'm always trying to help you guys out. If these can be useful, then let's do it. So yeah, anyone else who has like anything you want me to mention, I love you all. Get at me. I'm open. I'm here for you. Okay. Good night, guys. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.